This is a poem, I think. At least that's what it seems. Like some of the words will rhyme some of the time. Kind of like life. Like when you really think about life, it's not so much what we say, but how we say it that makes it life. This will probably be crap. This will probably be awful because I'm just writing something off the top of my brain. But nobody ever learned how to talk without trying it, ad-libbing everything. So this is a poem, and I'm just going to say what seems to be the most natural way of saying the things that go down deep in my soul, and it's not as if anything that I say will be whole or that it'll even make sense, but maybe it'll flow, and maybe it'll mean something to someone, some other dark star going about the galaxy, and nobody sees them because they're a dark star, and stars are supposed to be bright. At least that's what everybody says. Because the rose wouldn't be a rose if it were a tulip. But some people call it such because they don't know what it is, or because it looks like the roses that they've known before, the roses that they've picked, the roses that they've torn. And right now I don't think that this is even really a poem, but at the very least, it's getting something off my chest. And I'm saying these words in an odd cadence. And it's almost unnerving to speak and record, and I don't even know if what I'm saying will make you bored. And it took me 5 seconds to think of that rhyme, but if I was writing this, it would take 2 seconds, at least like most of the time. And I just used the word like, and I don't know why that bothers me and makes me feel like this is less polished than it should be. But I'm not even writing a poem here. I'm just saying these words. And that's what I say to myself when I try to get myself to be less nerved. And nerved isn't even really a word, but I just made it up for the heck of it. And I just stopped because I started getting too into this. And I started having too much fun. And I started enjoying myself too much. And I started letting go. And oh no, what if I let go? Because if I let go, you'll see the real me. The me that nobody else really gets to see, because I'm always this package tied up super tight, and it's so tight that you couldn't even get into it if you tried. It's just this box, and it's got this tape, and this tape is great because this tape keeps everything held together at all times, and that's what you want. You just want to be a nice little package, beautiful to some, glossy like lipstick. I don't know why I just thought of lipstick. I guess because I'm a woman, and because when you're a woman, beauty is important. And right now I'm just kind of like spouting some rhetoric. And time continues to tick on this video that I'm recording. And oh gosh, I hope it's not boring. And that sounded really unnatural, because that was a really unnatural line. But I'm going to keep it in. I'm going to keep all of this because, you know, I don't have to rhyme. I don't have to create something beautiful or perfect. Honestly, the thing that liberates me here is that I'm speaking, and I couldn't 5 seconds before I recorded this because I was thinking about my childhood. And see, now I'm scared because, oh no, what if I cry? Because, like, I'm a woman, so it's okay if I cry. Actually, might be pretty to some, maybe would turn you on, but I'm not here to do that. And that's what makes me scared. See, I can't control the way that you react. So my story, as I said, and I'm probably too scared to say any of this, it's a long road, and I might laugh a bit, because laughter is a great buffer between uncomfortable things and shame, and the person that you're telling them to who doesn't really want to hear anything, and they say, yeah, of course, share your story with me, but what they really mean is, I'm trying to be polite and sweet, and I'm trying to let you know that you're loved. That word stopped me, because love is just a thing that I don't know if I've ever known it from anyone. except for God. And the problem with God is that I think I know him and then suddenly I don't. And this gets me quiet because it's all about my past, and there are things in my past that I don't like to look back at, and there are things in my past that I love to look back at, and the problem is that they're both so painful because when you think about it, if you love something in the past, you'll never get it back, and if you hated something in the past, it will haunt you like a ghost. But good things can haunt you too, don't you know? Like if you're thinking of the happiest day of your life and it's behind you 20 years ago, not that that's in my lifetime, because I'm only 21 and I would have been one and I can't remember anything from that age, but that was a digression box, and that was a random reference to something you won't even know. I guess what I'm trying to say is that humans like to divert things a lot, and humans have a hard time just speaking their thoughts. And humans, we like to censor things, and sometimes we say, oh, I wrote this without censoring anything anyway. But see, I just censored myself, and I'm just talking about not censoring things, because I need this to have a certain type of polishedness to it. And I've probably used that word before in this entire thing. This is just rambles now, because I'm nervous. So let's refocus. See, like, I was going to tell you about my story, but I don't think I'm ready yet.